And let's get you some news. This coming in from down south. Kamal Haasan will appear before the Central Crime Branch regarding the Indian 2 incident. 3 people were crushed to death as the crane toppled on 19th of February during the Indian 2 movie shoot. The movie's director Shankar also appeared before the CCB last week. My colleague Pramod now joining me live, getting us those updates there. Pramod, we saw how the CCB had summoned Kamal Haasan as well, and there were several others who were summoned in this regard. Can you take us through the details of the kind of investigation that has been conducted into this tragic incident that had taken place on 19th and 3 lives were lost?
Certainly. As we speak right now, we are at the Chennai Commissioner office, and this is Kamal Haasan's car. He just arrived, and I've gone up to the Commissioner's office right now. And just like you mentioned, this is about the investigation about the death of 3 artists in Indian 2 during the shoot of Indian 2 at a private location around in the outskirts of Chennai, which occurred on February 19th. And just like you mentioned, it was a horrible accident where a crane toppled, fell down, and crushed 3 people to death. In fact, that caused a lot of controversy in the state of Tamil Nadu, especially about the kind of importance given to the safety and security norms. And that's the reason CCP also has taken a very big cognizance of it. Earlier, the movie's director Shankar was also present over there. He was questioned for nearly 3 hours. And as we speak, Kamal Haasan has just now reached Commissioner's office, and he has gone up, and questioning him would start anytime soon. But today, it seems like they're going to concentrate more on taking a statement from Kamal Haasan, because he also went on Twitter and very clearly wrote a letter to the production house itself, claiming that the production house must be very careful about such activities, and he was completely crushed to hear about the death of 3 people, which he almost witnessed as he was just a couple of feet away from the accident site.
All right, but Pramod, that brings us to the larger concern, because time and again with this incident, it's been highlighted how there is very less focus there on the safety equipments and the safety measure that one really needs to follow, especially in the Tamil film industry.
It absolutely is. When it comes to Tamil cinema industry, these things are kept very quietly, because it is not completely organized, and it's run through unions, and there are various organizations. For instance, for stuntmen, there's a separate organization. Production house, it has its own organization. Actors, their own. Dubbing artists, their own. And when such accident occurs, especially during stunt performances, people have died earlier also. But unfortunately, everything have been very quietly handled, because they want to keep the business alive. But unfortunately, this particular accident itself has highlighted the kind of danger the people are going through, because if you're going to hang a heavy kind of object from a crane, the operator must be well trained to actually handle the crane. There should be some person who can calculate the weight ratio to make sure that the crane can handle it. Were they all followed or not? Those are the big norms. And what about insurance? Were they given or not? Those things have not yet been answered anyway. However, the Stuntmen Association have come forward, and they have made it very clear that they will take this matter very seriously and make sure that such accidents do not occur in the future.
All right. Many thanks, Pramod, for joining us and bringing us those updates. My colleague Pramod there reporting. Remember, Kamal Haasan, who's summoned over this accident on the film, has just reached the crime branch right now. He was summoned by the Central Crime Branch with this incident. Remember, it happened on 19th, and it had claimed 3 lives.